I'll give you some inside info. I don't even know if I should give you, but I think I could. So in the last year, Scooter Braun was trying to acquire a part of my company, right? So like, I don't want to throw figures around, but Scooter Braun has been trying to make some major plays in the urban entertainment space. They kind of came through my lawyer and, LA Hollywood niggas. They wanted to make a play to kind of own a percentage of the Akademiks brand. I'm not going to throw out numbers, but I'll say they were looking to try to acquire 20 to 30%, but be a major investor to ramp up a lot of stuff that they would like and kind of saw the vision what I was doing. My lawyer was very excited, but at the end of the day, I'm my own boss, and it was a lot of millions that were being thrown around. I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I was a little hesitant on it, and I'm not saying there wasn't a number that maybe I wouldn't really consider it, but for what I got going on right now, money's not an issue. It is Big Act. The way they pitched it to me is like, listen, you want to sign the deal that you could go get the yacht and the 2 extra mansions in motherfucking Miami, and again, I swear I built everything that I own, particularly with what I've done with my brand, just so intimately that it wasn't no knocking whatever. It just wasn't, the money didn't draw me like that. Now granted, if they said 100 million, we might be talking a little different, but it wasn't that obviously. So when I look at this situation, I'm like, oh, Scooter, he's closing some deals out here, and clearly he was not only talking to me, he's talking to other people, and again, I'm probably just a media entity he was talking to, but he was probably talking to labels and clearly acquired QC. So salute to Scooter Braun. Me and him actually had some conversation recently. I'm very proud of him. I do want to give everybody who's in this music space a little bit of, I hope when you watch my stream, through all the fuckery, and I violate hella niggas all the time, but I do want to give any of y'all who have aspirations to this music industry a little bit of hope. By the way, thank you to my gifters. I'm going to shout out in a second. The real people who's making the money is the managers. If you ever see Dre London is the manager of Post Malone. That boy got a bag. A big bag. A disgusting bag. Scooter Braun came in. Most people know him for being the manager of Justin Bieber. He ain't selling shit. He's buying shit. Got a big bag. Huge bag. Not trying to dox him, nothing like that. I remember when I had my very first meeting with, his team. He owns like some fucking huge ass building in LA. I was like, what the fuck? You could get this being a manager? And I only say this to try to encourage y'all, because some of y'all might not have the talent, don't have the look, don't have whatever to be the star. But please believe me, the stars are turning out to be the blue faces of the world, where most of these guys really don't know how to make money. The managers are usually some of the most shrewd and talented individuals when it comes to the music business. The A&Rs, they're leveling up. They're becoming the new executives. A lot of executives are making bigger plays. Really, I want to encourage you guys that if you love the music business, and the music business is going to continue, no matter if they say, oh, it's looking gloomy, what it's going to happen. You don't have to be the rapper. And actually, and I'm going to tell all y'all this, I keep telling y'all, if you want to get the most amount of money, don't be the rapper. A rapper has a shelf life. You know one thing I always like being about, being a media guy? Because I just hit 30. But 30's young compared for media niggas. For rappers, TikTok, you about to get the fuck on out of here. So, I watch people like, Scooter Braun, who has leveled up so much, partner with a bunch of people. People trust his strategy, his vision. People are down to, give him control of money, and also he has his own capital to bring to the table. By the way, if you don't know, he's the one who bought Taylor Swift's rights to her music. He's making major plays, and now, if I'm reading this correctly, he has now purchased QC. So QC will no longer be an independent label. Granted, P and Coach K will still probably be there, because you do know how intellectual properties, right? Whether it's like imagine buying, quote unquote, imagine somebody buying Akademiks and then firing me. Like, I would just go make some other shit and all y'all would follow me, I would hope, right? So when people buy a company, most times you got to keep the niggas there. You just own the profits, right? You just give them that big upfront check. But to keep it real, $320 million, that's a huge motherfucking load. You know, again, 300 Entertainment sold, let me see, 300 Entertainment Warner deal. I'm gonna tell you what that did. $400 million in cash. Just think about this. This is what I'm saying. You got to salute to, you know, I know P mad at me, you know, a little bit now, because, you know, I've been going in on Lil Baby, but that little retarded boy got to learn. Stop, like, you can't handle big act like I'm no fucking idiot, okay? Same way you talking to me disrespectfully. Now, when I'm calling you retarded, I'm sorry, you know, it's nothing really personal. We just show the same energy back. It's cocaine. Me and P, we not on the best of terms right now, but I know it's nothing that's bad blood, really. But to put it in comparison, QC is City Girls, Migos. They do have the solo career of Quavo. Obviously, Takeoff passed away. Offset is fighting that his solo career does not fold up under QC. They have Deuce Deuce. There's a couple other people, Lakia. But obviously, the big wigs over there, the person driving the revenue is Lil Baby. After Lil Baby, I would say it's the Migos, then Yachty and City Girls, right? That's 4 major acts. Let's just say 4 major acts. They're getting $320 million. Warner sold their entire roster. Keep in mind who's on, no, not Warner, I mean 300. Who's on 300 ENT? Let's look at it. 300 ENT roster. And by the way, thank you for who told me this, because these are the shit that get my blood pumping, because I need adrenaline tonight. It's the only thing that could make me last a couple hours on the stream. I need adrenaline. So Young Thug, YSL. Oh yeah. So they got YSL, right? So Young Thug, Gunna, Meg The Stallion, YNW Melly, Fetty Wap, right? Famous Dex Shot Glizzy. They might not be the hottest right now, but like the major ones is YSL, Gunna, Thug, Keed falls up under that too. Fetty Wap, who has a tremendous catalog, but I think it might only be distribution, so we'll see. Melly, obviously, and Meg The Stallion. I think that 300 Entertainment probably has more assets, but QC is QC. So they're putting the work. People are handing out checks these days. Goddamn, why does this shit look so bright? Hold on, I'm sorry. People are handing out checks these days. And I think P was probably smart enough to know, let's go get that fucking check. The $320 million. Why we can't, you know what I mean? Now, I'm pretty sure in this deal, they're not just like